start. All right. In theory, we should be good. I am going to mute server for 1 hour proactively. There we go. That way, excuse me, we don't get a bunch of Discord dinging. Hello, everyone. We are cracking open case number 2 of the 2025 Topps Update Jumbo Boxes. Sealed case number 2, like I said. This is break number 3 of 4. We are doing 3 jumbo boxes today. And that just got a bunch of crap all over the table. How nice. Oh, hold on. Wrong box. Okay. Everybody, these are my hobbies. You're going to watch me seal this back up. I didn't want this open yet. Wrong box. What's today? 11/29. There. All right. 1 moment. Ugh. Ow. That must be in the closet. I should really put a sticky note on them. That way I know which one is which. How about that? Is that more like it? Okay. I mean, at least it was Topps Update. Right product. Wrong size. In my defense, it does not help that Topps changed everything this year. The case sizes, the box sizes, everything is different. It's throwing me way off. Okay, I'm going to do this the same way that we did the first box. One, two, three. There we go. And 4, 5, and 6. Oop. Yeah, you can kind of see it. All right. I will set 4, 5, and 6 aside. Down here on top of this resealed case of updates. LOL. Okay. Now, all right. I do not see anybody joining yet. So, I'm going to paste the link up in break chat also. Just to get the eyeballs on it. Put it on up there. All right. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Cool, cool. Right. That was what I was actually leaning over for. Was I need to borrow Camo Studio real quick. Actually, where it's at is pretty good. Like, maybe downish. Yeah. Snug those up a little. But yeah. I'm actually not going to mess around with that. I'm just going to leave it there. I did forget to turn my other lights on when I walked in. Here we go. And I could probably put that one up slightly. I have to turn that one way down for photography at the end. Otherwise it glares. Okay, cool. Rock solid. Trying to think. Do I need to say anything? Oh. Let me click the magic little button here. And let's show the teams real fast for the record. And I just replied to Reese about the address. We're good there. And the light green is our ducks. And as we know, ducks love to hit, so we can probably expect to see something from one of those three teams up on the board tonight. Click my other button here. All right, sweet. Let's throw down. Oh, yeah, right. Aforementioned crap that came off of update case. There we go. All right. Wipe off on the little towel I have to the side. Oops. That's left. That's right. And perfect. Okay. You can hang out there. Get you a little closer. Reconstruct this particular mode. This table has been through a lot of modes today. Trying to sort Pro Debut is weird, guys. Wow. That's a hard product to sort. Alright. Where's get my line going here. I think I had one of them. Yeah, like that. That worked awfully well. Okay, and that was base. Excellent. Great. How's my... Alright, so I'm going to be up here. That'll work. Lighting's better this time. Alright, Caratini, Ballesteros, Phillips, Bergert, Strata, Tidwell, Maldonado, Rollison, Thomas, Kelly. Start the show, Fulford, Iglesias, Crew Missiles, Sacedo, Polly, Yoho, France, Jankowski, Yang, Quantrill, May, Guerrero, Holmes, Leiter, McCusker, Smith, Rave, Sabrowski, Muncie, there it is, Cruz, Roden, Turner, Mastroboni. Since we are a couple of jumbos deep, and by that I mean a full case, I'm probably not going to read every card all the way through. Oh wait, do our little hits here. But I will go ahead and, do the first couple packs here just to get us in the swing of things. It helps me kind of switch gears anyway. So let's see, on top we've got the base card that I'll stick over here, and then we've got 2025 Gold Parallel Angels. We've got Garrett McDaniels, numbered 420 out of 2025. If you want, I will buy this off you. Just tell you that right now. That is one of my collections. Pete Crow Armstrong on the Night Terrors. Chandler Simpson for the Rays on the 90s foil. Gleyber Torres for the Tigers on the All-Star Game foil. And then Marcelo Mayer on the Sand Glitter foil for the Red Sox. And let me set those out there. There we go. Okay. And I think I was doing these as they came last time. You can go on this side. You're fine over here. Okay. Right. Do this guy. Oh, and it cracked. It looked like it was just a little plastic bugger, but there we go. Now, it was in fact a defect in the plastic. We're fine though. Grab a different one. All right, here we go. Grab this pack and keep on trucking. Rhett Lauder, McGill, Jacob Wilson, PCA has day. Sagano, Bubic. All right, for the next Gold 2025, we've got Braxton Ashcraft for the Pittsburgh Pirates. There's some light. There you go. And that is numbered 1720 out of 2025. Behind that, we'll flip this way. It's easier to go this way. Mystical, Kyle Tucker for the Cubs. Actually, let's just do it like that. Moises Ballesteros for the Cubs on the 1990 throwback foil. Ohtani on the All-Star Game foil. Kobe Mayo on the regular silver foil, which actually I'm just going to collapse those together, I think. I'm going to do it. And then that purple 250. It was such a good purple match that I had to hesitate. I was like, wait, are they doing team logo parallels in this? But no. Purple for the Rockies Duck Race team. Zach Veen, his rookie debut, April 8, 2025. Numbered to 4 out of 250. Is that the ceiling overhead? I think it's the ceiling overhead. Gross. I'm going to try something real fast. Bear with me. Oh, hell yeah. All right, cool. Good deal. Sleeves. All right. Well, hopefully everybody had a decent Thanksgiving and or Black Friday and or Small Business Saturday and or just generally last couple of days. It just got cold as hell here, so everything hurts at the moment. It do be like that. Oh, shit, I covered my YouTube comments. There's my comments. Hi, Pete. All right. All right, and there's the first pitch on that. On, let's see, what was it, break 140? I never did find a quote unquote third first pitch card in the base pile, and I went through pretty thoroughly. Damn it, that's exactly what I didn't want that window to do. I shouldn't have touched it, but I wanted it different. I was actually just trying to get. There we go. Better. Sorry, I just needed more of my OBS window and still needed to see YouTube. Okay. I might need this light closer to make up for the overhead being off. That's a little better, yeah. Somewhere. Little downward tilt, kind of. Run it through the equivalent of a drive-through car wash, except instead of water sprays, it's all just lighting. All right, we'll move our Griffin Canyon out of the way. Let's see, which do we want to do? Here we go. We'll go first pitch, and it is Andy Petit or Pettit. Not sure the pronunciation on that. Nice. All right. So we can expect in the ballpark of 2 or 3 of those. Is that pink? I think that's regular. Mike Trout on the 1990. Yamamoto on the All-Star Game foil. Josh Naylor on the Sand Glitter. And Aaron Judge on a pink foil. These are unnumbered, but a short print nonetheless. Excuse me. Pettit. Okay, got it. All right, and behind this, all right, that's our autograph. So let's flip over this way here. We'll get Logan Van Way out of the way. Could have made a joke out of that, but oh well. MVP card, Rod Carew, 1977. Nationals, the 1990 foil parallel, Robert Hassel III, Jeremy Pena on the All-Star Game foil, just seeing which card we're on. On the standard rainbow foil, it's Tyler McGill for the Mets. All right. And it is Max Muncy for the A's. And it is, I think, a standard BSA, not a numbered. Very nice. Cool. There you go, Marlo. A little something to get us started. Actually, let's get a standout. I like doing ink up front, at least when we can, when we've got room for it. I think it's more fun that way. Relic card in this one. There we go. Borrow you real fast here. Can you come down here? Is that any brighter? It ought to be. Is that helping any? What if I whip you all the way around here and then bend you? How about now? Overly bright. Bright to the point where it can't focus. Okay, damn. That's what I was hoping it wouldn't do. Well. I can dream. Some of these, though, are actually weird. I don't know. It's like they, I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking. I have sorted way too many cards today to be responsible for putting together coherent sentences right now. I was doing okay, and then I tried to sort the pro debut teams, and now my brain is mush. I think pro debut is one of those things that you really just kind of have to do that and only that and focus on it, and then set it aside and go back to regular. Like, I don't know how someone could flip in and out of doing it. Zebby Matthews is the rookie debut on the back there that we're going to slide out of the way. And then Cam Smith is our Night Terror. Get him pumped into... Coming. There we go. Popped into top litter real quick. James Wood is our, excuse me, 1990 foil, and then the All-Star Game foil is Garrett Crochet. There is a sand glitter behind that. Shane Smith for the White Sox. And the relic hit. All-Star Game Cubs. Matt Boyd. Matt Boyd. All right. We'll get this and... Oh, bother. Oh, there they are. Got it. All right. There we go. Matt Boyd, All-Star Game Relic. All-Star Stitches Relic card. From a uniform worn during MLB All-Star Game batting practice events. So it does not tell you the exact date, but it does say it is this year. It is All-Star Game. It is batting practice. So, or events at batting practice. So not bad. Not bad. I'll put him up here. All right. Cool. Looks like maybe a vintage stock back there. Something to that effect, anyway. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Big yawn. All right. Trying to get that tiny little sliver of a window where it actually refracts off. Go figure. That's the one thing that the overhead light did do well. All right. We'll flip this over and we can get rid of my boy Jonathan India here. Just put him on this pile. It's fine. And I was wrong. I forgot that the MVPs look like look like vintage stocks. So it's probably just this. Jose Abreu for the White Sox on the MVP card for 2020. No. It is. Never mind. Yankees, Aaron Judge, 1990 foil. All-Star Game foil, Vlad Jr. Matt Shaw, regular rainbow foil, rookie debut. Soren Lau for the Mariners, numbered 80 out of 99. Cool. All right. There you go. A little something for Pete. Put that up there. Oh, nice. We have a redemption. Somebody could be in for a real treat here. Is that? Hey. I just reached up and moved the light over my shoulder a little. And I think that may actually have it in like a controllable enough spot that I can almost like pass the name through it like a barcode scanner. Hey, it works. Okay. So let me see here. That is that very back one there. So we're going to get Mr. Zach Agnos here for the Rockies out of the way. And we're going to grab our bleacher reacher here. Kyle Tucker for the Cubs. '90s foil is going to be an Ohtani. The All-Star Game foil is a J-Rod. Behind that, the rainbow foil is Chad Patrick. And Marcelo Mayer, Boston Red Sox, 1990 autograph. How about that? Go Red Sox. There you go. Actually, we'll put that up front. Because why not? Yeah, I'll do it on this side. It's fine. I'll work around it. It's that beautiful. I mean, yeah, whatever. Put it there for now. Okay. There it is. I suppose I could go really flat like that, but that's almost hard to hold on to. All right. Okay. So on the top of the stack here, we'll get rid of our Dunshee here at the back. We've got an Ellie, black gold. Here, I'm just going to move these over here. I keep reaching for them on the opposite side anyways. There we go. Acuna Jr. on the 90 foil. Robbie Ray for the Giants on the All-Star Game. Matthew Liberatore Cardinals on the Sand Glitter. And then Raymond Burgos for the Giants on a blue metallic. 102 out of 150. Raymond Burgos. A rookie pitcher for the Giants. Okay. All right. Got another relic coming behind there. Let's see, that's shaded, so I gotta go that way. But maybe something like of... No, not really. Oh, no, not quite. I can try and get creative all day, but it don't like it. Gotta have just the right angle. Oh well. See, the problem is I can either look at the screen and obsess like I am now, but be definitely in frame, or I can look at the cards and be wildly out of frame and not notice and then feel really bad about it. So that's why I'm annoying you by going slow and doing that. Sorry. Hey, can you sit back there? There we go. Luke Keschel on the Mystical for the Twins. Luke, known Royals terrorist Keschel. The Twins, the bad team that's good at beating us. Mackenzie Gore on the 1990 foil. Max Fried for the Yankees on the All-Star Game foil. Zach Agnes for the Rockies on the Rainbow foil. Evan Sisk is hiding back there as the blocker. And the relic is Kumar Rocker for the Texas Rangers. So Carter gets it. His wheelin' and dealin' and talking me down. Oh, just a sec, Pete. I'll grab it for you. Okay. There you go. Kumar Rocker. The Texas Rangers. Here you go, Pete. Soren Lau. Rookie pitcher. And it is numbered 80 of 99. Actually, I should just pop that down there and anticipate that I'm going to be filling that shelf in the very near future. So, there we go. Okay. There we go. All right. Move our Chase Dullender out of the way. At the back, we've got Joey Votto for the MVP card. Verlander for the 1990 foil. Matt Boyd for the Cubs for the All-Star Game foil. Bailey Horn, Detroit for the Sand Glitter. And that is it for box 1. Do we want to do... Let's do silver packs all at the end. I think that was fun. Let's do it that way again. I thought that was actually kind of a hoot. I just saw Carter's note in the channel. While he may do other nefarious things with it too, I am sure that being the sweet boy that he is, Carter would, in the process of things, also send me a copy of said address just to make sure that I had it so that I could ship you the cards. So it would not be all for naught. I have faith that he would take care of it. He might get some other weird stuff too along the way, though. That's our boy. All right. Come on. There we go. The whole stack kind of wiggled out from under me as soon as I started to move. Acuna Jr. is the black gold hit. Oops. Set that 1990 foil back down. There we are. Oh, they're right here. Here we go. 90 foil is Luke Keschel. Jacob Wilson for the Athletics on the All-Star Game foil. J.C. Escara for the Yankees on the Sand Glitter. And that's just rookie card in the back there. Actually, that might have helped a little. Or made it worse, you know, whatever. Oh, I forgot to split the stack. Silly me. It's fine. That worked out. It's because I'm distracted by the lighting. I really, truly can only think about one thing at a time. I got that troll brain. I also think better when I'm colder. And think very poorly when I'm hot. When I'm overheating, I cannot think for shit. Bryce Harper, MVP. Christian Campbell, Red Sox for the 90 foil. Aaron Judge for the All-Star Game foil. And Curtis Mead, for the Tampa Bay Rays on the standard mirror foil. I need to stop dropping things, and I've gotten very lucky that they've all landed just straight face down. Or flat down, you know what I mean. I don't know where the drops came from all of a sudden. I was fine up until the last, 3 minutes here. Alright. Okay. The Night Terror is Gunnar Henderson for the Oilers. The good old Orioles. D-backs, Corbin Burns, 1990 foil. Javi Baez on the All-Star Game foil. Jeffrey Springs for the Athletics. Excuse me, on the Sand Glitter foil. And Sammy Sosa, MVP card on a pink parallel. Oops. Let's put you like that for now. There we go. And Sebby Matthews in the back. There's my good spot. I was going to say I had it. Come back. Our Bleacher Reacher is David Ortiz for the Red Sox. Then we've got Nick Kurtz for the A's on the 1990 foil. Fernando Tatis Jr., Padres on the All-Star Game foil. Beantown Boys for the Boston Red Sox on the standard mirror foil. It's stuck to the back there. Found it. And on a gold 2025 hit, we'll get rid of that guy. Caleb Freeman for the White Sox. If I can get him to pull that little... Yeah, got it. There's a little flake of plastic there. There we go. And he is numbered 36 out of 2025. There we go. Oop. Too far. There we go. All right. There's that, right? Can I... Amazing. It's just too high. That's what it was. Like up, physically. Bring it down closer. And I can get it there, where I want it on the names. Yes. So that I don't have to hold it up here to get them there. Yay. Okay, we're fixed. We're good. We're golden. All right. Okay. As we were saying, Juan Soto is the black gold insert for the Mets. Then we've got Mark McGwire on the 1990 foil. There. Jazz Chisholm Jr. on the All-Star Game foil. Mike Tauchman for White Sox on the Sand Glitter. Relic. Here we go. We'll pull that. Astros. Here we go. Ryan Gusto. 158 out of 250 on the purple foil. And behind that sand glitter is our relic. It is Kobe Mayo for the Baltimore Orioles on Rising Rookies. There we go. Congrats, Orioles. Let's see, that was Golden Sombrero's second choice, right? After the Cubs no-go. Oh, man. I can't believe that whole clock debacle. What a bummer. We need a better way. You are right. I will keep chipping away at the bot. Things got complicated. AI is great to a certain point. It's really good at making prototypes. Prototypes look good. They don't always work. It's so-so at debugging prototypes. It is very good at breaking prototypes, however. So it's kind of a battle to help it fix it without letting it break it. Because it really just wants to break itself at all times. Alrighty. We've got a bleacher reacher here for Bobby Witt. Mm-hmm. All right. Cam Smith for the Astros on the 1990 foil. Francisco Lindor for the Mets on the All-Star Game foil. Joe Boyle for the Rays on the standard rainbow foil. And Zach Thien, also standard rainbow foil. It's just 2 rainbow foils. Cool. All right. That's fine. Oh. Okay. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep the brake rolling. Come on, hands. Can you work with me, please? There we go. Hand stretch. Sorry. Hand stretch. Okay. All right. So at the back here, we've got Dylan Cruz on the mystical insert. Blake Snell is 1990 foil. Manny Machado is the All-Star Game foil. Ben Rice on the rainbow foil. And Ryan Johnson on the 1990 autograph card for the Angels. There you go. Looks more like a B, but I get it. It's an R and a J. I see where he's going. And that guy in the back. Oh, hey. Auburn's trying to come back, aren't they? Was a lot more lopsided before halftime. At least when I had looked last, anyway. All right. Aaron Judge is our MVP for the AL. Pete Crow Armstrong on the 1990 foil. Tariq School on the All-Star Game Rainbow Foil. Ji Hwan Bae for the Pirates on the Sand Glitter. And for the Diamondbacks, we don't get to say that often, Jose Herrera at 21 out of 50. So Weeaboo, your patience is paid off. Hope you like Herrera. There you go. So, okay, that corner's got a little fuzz on the backside. It's not bad. I mean, you would want to have someone more knowledgeable than me. Look, my eyesight sucks. But, for my eyesight anyway, this could be a grading candidate, I think. It looks like it's got some sharp edges on it, so something to look at. Nice hit. Good work, dude. Righteous. Dude. Alright. Like, whoa. Alright. Go like that, and like that. What about that? Actually, that kind of works. It's like literally almost in my earlobe. But hey, if it gets light on the name, I'll take it. MVP card at the back is Roy Campanella, 1955. Behind that, we've got Bryce Harper on the 1990 foil. Chris Sale on the All-Star Game foil. We'll get this out of the way here. Travis Jankowski is our blocker from earlier. Hayden Birdsong on the rainbow foil, the standard one. Cam Smith for the Astros on a gold 2025 parallel. Uh, 1568 out of 2025. Cam Smith. Let's see. Go like that. And then behind that, is it the backside? No, it's the front. For the Braves, Drake Baldwin, Major League Material. Get another little bit of goodness there for Carter. Is that boogered up? Dang. to use that on an eBay sale or something. Or to put a big wad of rookies into to ship. You know? Let's see here. How about Herrera? You come down to this level. Drake, you go there. Okay. All right. I haven't seen a first pitch, and that's kind of reinforcing my notion that it might be a like 2 out of 3 or 2 out of 4. I don't know, some. Anyway. All right. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. At the back here is our Night Terror insert. There we go. That's better. Young Lee on the 90 and PCA on the All-Star game, followed by Agustin Ramirez for the Miami Marlins on the Sand Glitter. And that is the end of box 2. Give me a moment here. I have to stand up and stretch real quick. Oh. My shoulders and upper back start to lock up a little. All right. We will get to crack-a-lackin' here. Let's get box number 3 done, and then we can open our silver packs and see if we get any really fun bonuses. Because sometimes these silver packs are where the magic happens. Sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. All right. Dig you out. Put you there. Okay. Actually, that was fine. Push forward. I will, of course, let you know should I find a first pitch as I go through all those cards and separate out rookies and so forth. I have also been making a separate pile of all of the cute little like checklist cards. So if you want those for your team, just let me know. I can totally slip those into your package. It'll take me like 30 seconds to grab yours out of the stack real fast. They are pulled aside from the rookies and the base into their own separate pile. Mostly because in the course of looking for that quote missing first pitch, it was easiest to sort them out visually so they weren't distracting me. I don't know. Any of the weirdos here that process like I process get what I mean. The rest of you are probably like, you are insane. And you're right, I am, but trust me, I have a method. It's a bad method, but it's a method. 1951 Yogi Berra MVP. Jackson Honey Nut Cheerios for the 1990. Bobby Witt Jr. for the All-Star Game foil. Tyler Heineman for the Blue Jays on the Sand Glitter. Hey, cool. True photo variation for the Rockies. It is Zach Veen. Is that? I think that's just plastic swirl. Some of these top loaders are a little weird. Anyway, yeah, cool. There you go. Yeah, let's pull that out. And now that we have some room, I'm going to pull Mr. Herrera down here in the front too. And Dollander was our blocker the whole time. All right. I'm going to do a few of these. I'm going to catch us up a little. Because when I get in the swing of things, I mess it up less. There we go. Puts it back in 1, 2, 3, 4 order. Come on, light. Come on, light. Cooperate. Okie dokie. The first one here. We've got. Is that. Oh, that's 2, isn't it? Boom. Fernando Tatis Jr. on the Bleacher Reacher. Max Muncy for the A's on the 90. Kyle Tucker for the Cubs on the All-Star Game foil. Carlos Santana for the Guardians on the standard rainbow foil. That's our blocker. Nope. Is this 2 again? Nope, it's fine. We're good. Paul Skeens on the black gold. Nice little insert there for the Pirates. Chase Dollander for the Rockies on the 1990. Carlos Rodon for the Yankees on the All-Star Game. Eric Hayes for the Brewers on the Sand Glitter. Austin Wins for the Athletics on the purple out of 250. Numbered 102 out of 250. Let's see. We'll go like that. There we go. And then behind that, James Wood on a pink Bleacher Reachers. A little something extra for the Nationals there. So that's a pink Bleacher Reacher and a pink MVP. And then 1 pink All-Star Game foil. Just if you're keeping track. There's that. And that's a blocker too. There we go. Bobby Witt on the mystical. Ernie Banks for the Cubs on the 90. James Wood for the Nats on the All-Star Game foil. Nod and Smile for the Dodgers on the standard rainbow foil. Justin Hagman is our blocker. Robert Garcia on the 2024. Do we have anything else blocking us there? We don't. Okay. I think they crammed 2 autographs in 1 pack. If I, because I'm pretty sure I kept that intact correctly. So, or rather, an autograph and a relic in 1 pack. Anyway, Robert Garcia for the Rangers. Numbered 1475 out of 2025 for the Rangers. Freddie Freeman is our MVP. Marcelo Mayer for the Red Sox on the 1990 foil. Ketel Marte on the All-Star Game foil. Victor Mesa Jr. Oh, it's one of those others. The back threw me off. I think it's the 1990 throws me off. Victor Mesa, Sand Glitter. I was right, though, on the relic. Juan Soto for the Mets on the 1990 memorabilia relic card. Let's grab one of these. Hey, Auburn tied it up 20-20. Let's see. Flip you to the outside, put you here, and go like that, I guess, for now. There we go. It kind of works. All right. More packs. All right. Open that. Yeah. Okay. I'm overthinking. It's fine. It's fine. I was trying to preserve the order, but I flipped my flip, and now it's half one way, half the other. I do that a lot. I tell myself, make sure you, and so that I then proceed to do it 2 or 3 or 4 times. You know. Oh, God. Ow. Okay. Okay, I can redeem this now. Here's what we do. We'll flip this blocker, move it like that, and we're good. All right. Okay, we're back. We're in the right order now. First up on top, we have Christian Campbell on the Mystical for the Red Sox. These are such a neat insert. They're so sparkly. They definitely have the shiny factor. Garrett Crochet for the Red Sox on the 1990 foil. Riley Green for the Tigers on the All-Star Game foil. And Dylan Cruz for the Nationals on the standard silver metallic foil. Justin Verlander for the Giants. Go figure. Finally, the round that I stopped taking them, we start hit some fire. A 99 green metallic foil, numbered 94 out of 99. It's the key to success. Have me stop taking them. 60% of the time it works every time. Just like Sex Panther. Alright. And then, bringing up the rear there on that first pack, Chandler Simpson for the Rays on a purple foil. 194 out of 250. And Evan Sisk was just blocking the other end of that. Ivan Herrera is my blocker. And here's a big pitch, or a first pitch, rather, for Big Sean. Detroit Tigers. Comerica Park. So I'm going to be going through this stack with a extra fine-tooth comb. Because, of course, you know me, I'm convinced there must be a third first pitch in there, but there's a good chance there's not. I don't think it is a guaranteed to hit. Juan Soto, Mets, 90. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers, All-Star Game foil. Denzel Clark, Athletics, on the rainbow foil, and some ink. Michael Mercado for the Phillies. Nice little on-card action there. 1990 autograph card. Rookie pitcher for the Phils. And it just sucks because what works for the light text does not work for the dark, and so you have to flip between the two. You can't just find one sweet spot and stay in it. And I think that's why I keep fighting with this lighting so damn much on these names. Arg, arg, arg. And it makes sense because, like, I struggle to read them without the, the screen in the mix. Like, I struggle to read them without sitting there and moving the card around for the exact same way that you see me do on camera. So I don't think it's unique to this. It's just annoying, but whatever. Oh, gotta reach the mouse. Here we go. Mute. Oh, wait, that's permanent. I meant for 1 hour. There we go. Sorry, just shutting up Discord again. Okay. Dalton rushing for the Dodgers is our Night Terror insert. Matt Shaw for the Cubs. 1990, Chris Bubich for the Royals. All-Star Game, Luke Keschel for the Twins. San Glitter. Jacob Wilson for the Athletics. Sorry, I'm realizing I have a card in the wrong spot here with my other hand while I do this. On a canvas. 34 out of 50. There, you can see it. Another one on the board for the A's. Marlowe doing well. And just a base blocker hanging out there. So if you want to know how I screwed all that up last time, my thought process was if I just flip them upside down as I'm setting them down, I don't have to worry about the order that I need to flip them back up. The problem is that exposes cord on the bottom, and so then I started to try to overcompensate for that. When in reality, the easiest solution is to simply do like I had been doing. And cut it. Just set it there. Deal with the base. And then simply reverse it. I know, it's rocket science. It's rocket appliances, Bubbles. Alright. God, it's sad. That's like a, quote, old show now, isn't it? Holy shit, we're getting old. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Gravy, Martin. It's got me questioning whether it is actually faster to just take the dry throat and dry mouth and sit there and read them all. It's a lot of work, but so is fighting with my little 3x3 square. Oh, shit, 3x3 is generous. 1x1 square of light that I get to try to keep that pegged onto. Whew. All right, there's all the base. Okay. There we go. Flip that around. Here is the first pack. Our Bleacher Reacher is Albert Pujols. There we go. Oops. for the Cardinals. Followed by Dylan Cruz on the 1990. Alex Bregman on the All-Star Game foil. Braden Fisher for the Blue Jays on the Standard. Followed by... Yes, this is a big reveal. I'm drawing it out. Dylan Cruz. Nats on a Major League Material relic. Not a bad MLM to pull. Not bad at all. We'll take a Dylan Cruz. All right. And I'm just going to put you over top of that for now. We're about to pick up and recap anyway. And there's that. Flip that around. Dalton Rushing on top of that second pack. Dalton Rushing, Topps Black Gold insert for the Dodgers. Followed by J-Rod on the 1990. Brian Wu for the Mariners on the All-Star Game. Zebby Matthews, Twins on the Sand Glitter. And then on a 2025, get Lorenzen out of the way there, AJ Bluebaugh for the Houston Astros. Numbered to 261 out of 2025. Okay. Now, before I pull stuff off the board, actually, before I do that real fast, let me stretch one more time because my back is killing me. Oh, specifically like the rib cage. Oh, just such in a way that makes it hard to breathe and makes sitting hard, and it's just like, you just hit that point where, like, I need to get up and move. No substitute. All right. Pack 1 of 6? Yeah, 6. Okay. Mackenzie Gore. Christian Campbell. Greg Maddux. And Sammy Sosa. Okay. Pack number 2 of 6. For the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Roki Sasaki. Chase Dollander. And Eddie Murray. Okay, that's 2 plain packs in a row. Come on, number 3. You know, my first Superfractor came out of one of these silver packs. Just saying. Tatis Jr. Goldschmidt. Bobby Witt. We'll take it. Aqua. Greg Maddux, 36 out of 150. Get a little number action going on. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'd love to see some more. Got, what, 3 more packs there? Yeah. Math is hard. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, I don't really have a good spot for you. I guess we'll just cover up the pink for now. It's fine. It'll just be a minute. Okay. Alabama up by 7. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left. All right, so I should be able to catch the end of this. Awesome. Chase Mydroth. Ellie De La Cruz. Dalton Rushing. Justin Verlander. Another plane pack. Okay. Come on, Topps. Mad Max. Denzel Clark. Craig Biggio. And Julio Rodriguez. Another plane pack. All right, come on, Topps, hook us up. You got one last chance to sweeten our pot. Let's go. We won it. Like Snell. Moises Ballesteros. Joe DiMaggio. And George Springer. Rats. Well, it wasn't a total bust. We did get a numbered Maddox out of the silver packs, but we would have loved to see some more bonuses fall out, because those are usually one of our good sources for extra value in these boxes. But that is okay. That is okay. All in all, not a bad first half of the case. Let me reach up here real fast and grab a couple of things. Let's get these. That's over here. Pardon. Okay. Move that over there. Just about ready. Remind me your 150, 150, 50, 50, 99, 99, 250. Okay. Let me grab these. Don't fall, please. Appreciate it. There we go. All right. Quick little recap for you. 2 first pitches. Big Sean for Detroit, and Andy Pettit for the Yankees. And I will let you know if I find a third one. I don't know if there's a third one or not. I do not believe them to be guaranteed, but there could be, and I will let you know if there's a third. Pink, James Wood, Bleacher Reachers. Pink, Aaron Judge, All-Star Game Foil. Pink, MVP Sammy Sosa. Blue Ball, 2025 Foil. Garcia for the Rangers, 2025 Foil. Cam Smith for the Astros, 2025 Foil. Ashcraft, Pirates, 2025 Foil. I immediately started setting those down, upside down. Oh, and missed a couple. Caleb Freeman, White Sox, 2025. Garrett McDaniels, Angels, 420 out of 2025. And like I said earlier, I'm happy to buy that if you want to sell it. Purple. I need more light and less light at the same time. Yeah, all right, we'll try that. Okay, Chandler Simpson. Where's my 194 out of 250? Austin Wynns A's 102 out of 250. Ryan Gusto for the Astros, 158 out of 250. Zach Veen, rookie debut for the Rockies, 4 out of 250. Raymond Burgos for the Giants, 102 out of 150. Greg Maddux on the Mojo for the Braves, 150. Soren Lau for the Mariners on the vintage stock, 80 out of 99, 80. Verlander for the Giants on the green foil, 94 out of 99. Jose Herrera, Diamondbacks, gold foil, 21 out of 50. Jacob Wilson, A's on the canvas, 3-4 out of 50. No number. Rockies, Zach Veen on the True Photo variation. These are very short printed as far as I understand. Don't know an exact number, but low. And then we can switch over here real quick. Here we go. Matt Boyd for the Cubs on the All-Star Game relic. That's a nice batting practice event used. Juan Soto on the 1990 game-used memorabilia relic. Drake Baldwin on the player-worn MLM. Dylan Cruz on the player-worn MLM. Kobe Mayo on the player-worn Rising Rookies. And Kumar Rocker on the player-worn Rising Rookies. And then our ink to round things out. Ryan Johnson for the Angels. Michael Mercado for the Phillies. A redemption for the Boston Red Sox for Marcelo Mayer, 1990 baseball autograph. And Max Muncy for the Athletics on the Baseball Stars autograph. And that is our first half of our second case, or our third part of our 4 breaks, however you want to look at it. We are, of course, full up on 144, number 4 of 4, and yes, I have been intentionally structuring everything around keeping it numbered that way because I wanted it. As soon as I accidentally lined it up to fall on that, I was like, it has to stay here. This can't move. It has to stay. So, yeah, 4 of 4 on 144. Very intentional as soon as it happened. But yeah, that we will rip tomorrow. I guess I could put a poll out there. Do you want to do a daytime rip? Certainly could. Kind of feel like we ought to. Otherwise, it's going to hang over me all day, and I'll just be anxious. Do a daytime one, get it out of the way, and then I can just work on my infinite pile of cards to sort. My God. I am thinking I am probably going to put a good pause on Alan Ginter. I forget if I actually hit enter on that post or if I got distracted during it, but I think we are going to get through the update here, and then I am going to rip and list and rip this 2021's Topps Sapphire just to get it done with. It's not very card intensive. I think it'll be like 400, 450 cards for the entire break, so that one's not sorting intensive. That's a very fast rip. So that one I do want to get in on this shipment, but I think I'm going to get this update sorted and get everyone's piles stacked up here and try and get some packages moving and space freed up. Because my storage is definitely overflowing. My sorting area is overflowing, and I'm starting to get worried about accidentally mixing breaks together, that kind of thing. I'm fine. I have not done it, but, you know, I get very paranoid about that thing. So let's not let it happen. Anyway, yeah, I don't have anything else for tonight. Thanks for jumping in on this, and yeah, I look forward to finishing off this case with you tomorrow. As you saw accidentally, I have hobby boxes, so we can do something with those coming up too. But like I said, after I clear this backlog. So